And there are persons in our midst who are just violent, brutal people. Over the weekend, I learned of a disturbing stabbing of a member of G2K. Again, over issues that you would describe as purely petty. But yet, to resolve those issues, we resort to violence. We are not going to, in any way, ease up on our crime fighting strategy. But we are going to parallel that with a strategy to deal with violence in our country. So I want to send a clear message now that the government of Jamaica, though we are seeing good results, now is not the time for us to pull up stumps, to back off, to ease up. Now is the time that the government of Jamaica must redouble our efforts, because we do have the criminal gangs, the organized underworld on the run, and we must chase those crazy criminals out of town.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do?
I want to close my presentation to you tonight, because some of you are going back some distance. And I want to say that the Jamaica Labour Party is the party of education. Now is back to school time. And I know that families are having it still very difficult to send their children to school. The government has made it easier, no question. And I want to repeat for parents, send your children to school. No school can turn back your child if they cannot afford the auxiliary fees. Sometimes the conversation around school fees, sometimes it becomes confused. Some of you may not remember that there was a period of time when there was something called tuition fees. So you had tuition fees which the government charged, and then you have auxiliary fees which the school charged. Under the PNP government, then led by PJ Patterson, a decision was made to split the tuition fee 50-50, and that was called cost sharing. There was a possibility of paying less than the 50% as a parent if you went through something called a means test. So parents would have to come to school, explain their circumstances, and then they may be assessed either 0% of the fee, 25% of the fee, or 50%. Now, can you imagine parents turning up to school, the embarrassment for their children? The Jamaica Labour Party saw that, and we made a commitment that why go through all this gymnastics? Education is like a vaccine. Everybody must have it. It's the vaccine against illiteracy is the vaccine against violence. It's the vaccine against poverty. And if some people don't have it, then you're going to have poverty, violence, and illiteracy in your society.